As I mentioned, trust is a journey which would take to create it, and a second which would take to destroy it. And it's something, at least in organizations, is something which is handed over to us. The baton is given to us when we join, and we hand it over to our successor when we leave, hopefully in a manner in which the value is greater. I don't think organizations would survive without trust. And trust has to permeate all levels of functioning of an organization. It's not just trust to the customer. Customer is one of the very important facets of trust, where your products or services should kind of bear the trust which you contend they carry. But it would equally apply to employees, because you have to recruit employees, you need to retain employees, you need to empower them to bring out their best in them, apply to investors, lenders. Every facet of the organization requires trust. I mean, you can't say that I'm great as far as my consumers are concerned, but I don't care a damn what I do as far as investors are concerned. You have to find a way to balance all these various stakeholders effectively, and the community also in which you function. Ensuring that everyone in the organization lives that journey, carries that journey. It could be the junior-most person. Many times I would tell my colleagues that when we go to a government organization or a regulatory organization, sometimes you come back very happy that your work gets done. But I would kind of tell them it is the visiting card which you carry, which open doors for you. I mean, because the moment the person saw your visiting card, he attributes a certain, unconsciously attributes a certain level of trust to you. Right? That what you will say will have some merit in it. He doesn't have to probe you and doesn't have to think that is he trying to make a fool out of me, is he trying to kind of massage what he's saying. That is the very important facet of trust, that the honesty with which you portray it. Supposing you are, I mean, in my work experience, I did a lot of tax-related work. When I am appearing before an appellate authority, if there was something, an error in the order which was against me, if I pointed it out, I subconsciously created trust in the man. I don't only say my case, I mean, I have to balance it out. And those kind of little things which you do, it may hurt you temporarily, but you would appear before him another 10 times later on, and his impression of you will be different. So it's because finally that little error would catch up with you. Yes, today I will walk away with an order, then we'll go and appeal to the tribunal or whatever the authority, and this will permeate various other facets of business. Everyone realizes that, especially if you're in the business for the long term, if your only business purpose is to create some business and sell it off, I suppose your focus will be very different. Once you're in it for the long term, you realize that there's no escaping it. I mean, anything I do it's a black mark which I create against me, which will never get erased. Especially today, where information is so readily available, it'll stick. It'll come out in some search at some point of time.